Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Happy Friday, y'all. We're gonna make something big. So go big or go home, right? My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. If you don't see a red box right there, that means you're catching the replay. So just comment hashtag replay. And we're gonna get busy because we've got a big project that we're gonna do tonight. So let's get going. So I have a big old board here that I'm about to attempt to bring over. And the keyword tonight is porch. We're going to make a Christmas porch leaner tonight. So sit back, relax. Let us get to it. We have painted it black. I'm going to scoot back so that everybody can see. But we painted it black. Now what we need to do is we need to wax the entire thing. Wax. Waxy, waxy, right? So let me scoot back. Hopefully y'all can see. So we're gonna have to kind of do this in parts, but we're gonna do it, right? So hit the heart button, y'all. I'm so happy to see you. We are late night crafting, y'all. Porch is the key word, P-O-R-C-H. And if you're a club member, don't forget, when you spend $50, you get 15% off when you put in the discount code HOLIDAY. All right, so we're going to wax this entire thing because the transfer is going to fit this entire thing. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, I need a wax applicator that's a lot bigger than this, y'all. We're going to be fine. Everything's fine. Hello. Yay, LaFon. How are you, friend? Welcome. Y'all, I've missed so many comments. Hey, everyone. I am so happy that y'all are on with me tonight. Late night crafting. So if you're catching the replay, it may be morning for you. No big deal. You can still comment the keyword porch. It will give you the list of supplies that we're using. Now, this board is 4 foot by 9 inches across. And that you can just find at like your local hardware store. You could maybe even ask them to cut it down. Heck, y'all, even ask a neighbor to help you. Now, you don't have to put it on a board this big. I'm going to show you what you could also do. You could take the transfer and piece it into sections and make some signs that way. But we're waxing it, and by golly, we are... Wow, I know we waxed this one back here. I think Zach waxed it, to be honest. All right, so I'm going to shift this down, and we're going to wax this part. Do not skip this step. This is going to protect your board that you're working with. And, y'all, we're going to use color tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, y'all, with the colors. Pretty proud of myself. All right, so applying wax is super important. This is going to protect our board, as I mentioned. It's also going to protect our transfer that we're going to lay down on this. So just like this, wax the entire thing. Hi, friends. Y'all, make sure you sprinkle the video for me. I will super duper appreciate it. Just spread the love out there. Go get your friends. I've seen a few people lately that they've introduced us to their friends, and now their friends are starting to follow us. So that is super awesome. Thank you so much. We do really appreciate that a lot. Okay, so give me a second. I need to... What is happening right here? We've got some wet paint somewhere. You don't belong. It's fine. It'll come off. This paint is washable. Okay, y'all, here we go. So we're going to get, let's see, let me do this right. So I'm going to get all of my colors out. We're using Ocean Mist. We're going to use Candy Apple Red. We're going to use Bright White. We are going to use Pesto and Sage tonight. And I know that 2 of these colors, Sage and Ocean Mist specifically, these 2, I haven't used very often, or I haven't used lately. So I really want to make sure that they are that creamy, dreamy, sour cream yogurt-like consistency. And I'll tell you right now, they're a little on the thicker side. Oh man, do y'all see that? That almost came out of the jar. So what I did is I added a little bit of distilled or purified water, whichever you have, to the jar. I would not recommend adding tap water to this jar because you might have some funky stuff growing up in here. Just don't do it. Don't, just listen to what I say, okay? But again, you do you, right? Brenda Perry, how are you, my friend? Crystal, Stacy, Kelly, look at everybody. Hey, Rach. Rach, I'm making a Christmas porch leaner. We're Christmas crafting tonight, y'all, and I am not mad at it. I've been wanting to do this Christmas porch leaner for a while, so I am jumping on the bandwagon, and we're going to do it because I'm going to be prepared. Like, I'm pretty sure that starting maybe this week coming up, Zach is going to start decorating for Halloween outside. And, like, I will have all my stuff for Christmas ready to go. I know I said Halloween, but Christmas. Like, I'm going to have to put all of my Christmas decorations that I make in a room somewhere because, as you can see right here, we have Halloween. It's fine. Just whatever, right? I thought about putting them on my dresser in my bedroom. All right, so inside first. Zach is going to start inside first. Dawn Hooks, thank you so much for the stars, y'all. Thank you. So check this out. This is a pretty large transfer. This is 18 by 24. It is called Welcome to Our Christmas Cottage. Okay? Now, if you saw me do this one, you can, if not, go back and watch the replay. Very same concept. So this transfer, you can put on a porch leaner, or you could even cut this up into little sections and make itty bitty signs. Okay, which we did on some of this stuff that's hiding. It's back there, but I've made so many things since that it's kind of taken over. Oh, Michelle, I'm telling you, girlfriend, I challenge you. Like, this is going to be so stinking cute, I hope. All right, so I am taking my transfer trimmers. Whoa, and slicing that down the middle, all right? Now, this is one of those that are more transparent with the shiny background. So I am going to write back on this so I know which side is the back, and I'm going to dry it just a little bit. Thanks, Cheryl. I hope so, Judy. Oh, good, Brenda. You've already started Christmas. Well, you know, Zach and I were tossing around. Be on the lookout for a Christmas cutout sale coming soon. Vanetta Powers, how are you? So if you're in the VIP group, the other day I posted a video, and it was the Jolly Old Fat Man in there that will soon be available. So go check it out. Just comment VIP. All right, so this is my pesto, and I just realized it is like down to the bottom of the jar. So I want to make sure that it is ready to go. And I am already a mess. Whatever. All right, so we're going to start with the left side of the transfer. Okay, so see how I peeled that off? Now, until I get my act together, I'm going to fold this to where it is sticky side facing out so that it doesn't fold up on itself and stick together. All right, because it's kind of difficult to get it apart without having a sink available, and I am not near a sink at the moment, and I'm pretty sure Mr. A to Z Designs is in the hot tub. He's been busy today, y'all. Very busy. He cleaned the filters for the pool. He cleaned his laser machine. He cut this piece of wood for me. Like, he hasn't sat down. So he is chilling in the hot tub. So we're not going to disturb the piece, okay? He's just going to be in the comments saying all the things. He's recovering. Hello, Connie. How are you? Michelle, go get it. I want to see your sign. All right, so see what I'm doing? I don't have a fuzzing cloth that is long enough for this transfer, so I'm just kind of going side to side and adding lint to the back, okay? This is such an important step. Do not shortcut. You must do this. You do not want this sticking really well on this porch cleaner sign because it's going to peel up the paint and it could potentially stretch your transfer. So I'm adding lint to the back so that I'm reducing the stickiness. Okay, and then we're just going to take the plunge, and I got to figure out how I'm going to do this because my paste is right here. We may have to move the paste, y'all. The paste is in the way. So let me just get my act together and move the stuff that's going to be like up here towards y'all and move the leaner. Okay. Hi, Glenda. Happy Friday. Thanks, Brenda. The ribbon rack is pretty much, it's there. It's all the ribbons on it, but I've got to figure out how I want to organize it, and y'all are helping me decide that with the video that I posted earlier, so thank you so much. All right, so check this out. Zach cut this board like the exact same size as the transfer as far as width. So I'm just going to line that up just like so. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the other half without taking it off, and I'm going to see how much room we have. Okay, so I'm going to scoot it down just a tad. Okay, so I'm kind of measuring just a little bit. All right, here we go, y'all. It's gonna be great. Hopefully I don't need anything. I made sure, I tried to make sure that I had everything that I needed so Zach didn't have to get out of the hot tub. All right, ready? Wait. I need all the things. I need the squeegees. I'm going to grab a multi-tool, a detail tool. I'm just going to, like, get a whole bunch of stuff out because we've got multiple colors, and I don't know which way is up at the moment. So I'm just going to, let's see, what else do I have in here? This is like the Mary Poppins bag, I tell y'all. Okay, good to go. All right, here we go. So we're going to start. All right, let me think about this. Do I want, yes, I'm going to do white up here at the top for our ribbon. Okay, so can you even see? I know I'm kind of far away, y'all, but I'm going to start up here, and there's like a little faux ribbon looking silk screen design. So I'm going to put this up here. Now, you could get a longer board and add an actual bow. I thought about it, but then I said, nope, not tonight. So this is pretty easy, y'all. You're just going to take your squeegee, whatever one you decide to use, whether it's multi-tool, detail tool, mini squeegee. You're just going to squeegee that paste over that section, okay? And make sure that it gets covered, all right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to lift it up, and you're releasing the paste from the screen. Y'all see that? We released it from the screen, so it did not dry in the screen. Okay, it's now on the board. Now I'm going to lay it back down, and I lifted up part of the L. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is, I may need some more white, y'all. I'm going to grab a bigger squeegee, and I'm going to continue with the bright white for welcome to our, I think. Pretty sure. So there's no supervision in the house right now. So I apologize if you hear my children. Real life, y'all, real life. All right. All right, so take your time. I'm going to take my time because I really want this to turn out well, okay? So I have a little bit of excess on here, so I'm just going to swipe it back into my jar, like so, okay? All right, so we're going to lift it, release. Welcome to our, okay? Lay it back down. Take my finger and just press those air bubbles like away so that they don't allow the paste to like bleed underneath it, okay? All right, so next what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with some sage and some pesto. I think I added pesto. Yes, pesto. Okay, so I'm just taking my multi-tool. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of mix the two for the greenery. And right now, I wish I had an overhead camera so that y'all could really see this. But I have mixed the two colors. So that means don't put this back into the jar. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe it off. Hi, Beverly. Hi, darling. Miss Renee, thank you so much for your order. All right, then I'm going to lift this up and lay it back down. I'm going to keep doing that several times, y'all. It's super important that you release that paste from the screen, okay? I have green on my finger. Lovely. All right, then we're going to go in with some sage. This is like a little birdhouse here. And I'm just going to kind of, I don't know, y'all. It's similar to like coloring in the lines, but it's with paste on a silk screen. So you can choose whatever color you want. So let us do this. And you want to always make sure that you pick up that excess. Okay, always. All right, let me grab my little paper towel here. Hi, Vicki. The Porch board is from, I think, not Hobby Lobby, good grief. Home Depot or Lowe's, Rach. I don't know, like, if they sell them right off the shelf as a 4-foot by 9-inch. I mean, typically I don't shop for those things. You know, Zach does. But just go to your local hardware store and see if they can help you figure out what you need. Now, you could always have it longer and wider. You don't have to have it, like, perfectly sized. Okay, here I am trying to chalk with my left hand. Hold on. But if you have it longer, you could add a bow at the top. You could add some greenery if you wanted to. All right, done and done. Okay, lift, release. Ooh-wee. Lay it back down and press. Okay. Where is my, I have got paste somewhere on my fingers. All right, let's go in with red and do Christmas. I'm so excited for this, y'all. Like, I'm in the festive mood. I just want to create and do all the pretty things. Like, all day long. Okay. Oh, forgot that. All right, so there's Christmas. Let's do cottage in red as well. This is candy apple. I think this is really going to pop on this black background. Okay, let me just carefully get this. Now, y'all, I almost just did this in one color. White. But I'm challenging myself. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, we're going to go in and get this itty bitty snowflake right there. Then I'm going to do these red little, I don't even know what these are. Okay, we have more over here. Dun, 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 dun. White ornament. Let's see, how do I want to do this? You could even add some shimmers in here. Shimmer gold. Shimmer silver, if you wanted to. That'd be pretty. I, however, am not. But you can. All right, let me see here. Hi, Donna. I know, I can't wait. So y'all just go grab some popcorn, sit back, relax. We're just going to chalk and make pretty things tonight, y'all. You know, this ornament's just going to be all white. Sorry, ornament. You lucked out. Okay, lift. Ooh-wee. Lay down. Okay, then I'm going to go in. So basically the snowflakes are going to be all ocean mist. Because it kind of reminds me of like ice, right? So that's what we're going to do. Let's grab the red. And we're going to do the cup. Right there. This is a multi-tool. Gotta have all the tools, y'all. I mean, not really, but it really helps when you're doing something like this. For those finer details. Right? Okay. All right. Next step. What's next? I don't know. White. So let's do the little, what is this? Like the hot cocoa whipped cream. I have a son who loves whipped cream. Loves it. All right, now I'm going to go back over here. I have some red and white that kind of got mixed in. Let me see if I can fix it. Not a big deal if I can't. All right, so there's that. Let's push down wherever we lifted, okay? So if you're just hopping on, make sure that you type in the word porch to get all of the supplies. Check your message request. If you've never messaged with us before, but what you're going to do when you get that message, just click on shop products and it will take you to everything you need to know. Okay? And if you're new here, let us know that you are new. We want to welcome you, y'all. All right, so we're running into another snowflake. So just be mindful of how crazy you get with your swipes. Y'all see that so far? Oh, man. Okay, this is a snowflake. But club members, don't forget, take advantage of that 15% off. Don't forget, don't forget. Okay, so I'm going to lift it again. And now we're down here to the jolly. So see, I mean, you can spend time and do this, or you can just do one color. Okay, y'all? Just have fun. All right, so we've got some greenery over here. And we've got some holly berries. because we still have a whole section at the bottom to do. All right, I think these are holly berries. I don't know what these are. We're going to call them holly berries. There. Whatever. Snowflake. Snowflake is ocean mist. Down the entire thing, okay? Let us see. Let's go jolly with white. Make sure y'all hit the heart button. Please and thank you. We appreciate it so much. Okay, well, that was an issue. I got red on that. Whoopsie. Diane. Oh, good, Bonnie. I'm glad. If you're a club member of mine, or if you have no idea what I'm talking about, club members through the rest of September, so you have to be part of the club subscription. If they purchase $50 at the bottom of their card at checkout, they get 15% off when they enter a specific discount code. So if you want to be in that, just let me know. Okay, concentrating, y'all. Concentrating. Trying to make sure I don't get out of hand. Doesn't take long. Now, I know I need to peel it up, so I need to tell myself out loud, make sure you peel it up. Make sure you peel it up. And I'm going to do it right now before I forget. All right, so I need to go back over this over here. Let me see if I'm running out of paste. So this up here dried just a tad bit because I talked too long and I didn't peel it up fast enough. But we can always lay that back down after we clean it and go over it, and it'll be perfectly fine. Okay, there is the white. Yay! So cute. So cute. All right, let's lay this down. We've got some greenery over here. And then we've got some berries. Right there, right there. We've got a snowflake. No, we have a diamond. Just kidding. Let's do our diamond in red. And there's one over here too. Okay. Snowflake here. Berries. Lift. Let me lift from the bottom. Kathy Murphy, thank you so much. Woo woo! Hi, Karen. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Everything is 15% off for club members. Just fill up your cart and go to town. All right, so I'm going to do the dual colors like I did earlier. Let me grab some sage. And I'm just going to kind of mix the two to create that like Christmas greenery, I don't know, effect. Okay. And then this, remember, when you mix the colors, don't put them back into your jar, a single color jar, because then you have mixed the color into the jar. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Faye. Hi, Lori. Cheryl, you're going to love it. We're just doing the porch leaner for Christmas. Not just, like, it's a big job. Let me just tell you that much. But it's super fun. I've been wanting to do it, and I'm doing it in all the colors and not just the one and done like my typical self. All right, let's do Santa in red because he deserves to be loud and proud. So y'all, if you just have one squeegee at home and you don't really care to purchase another one, you could, if you wanted to, cut it in half so that you have more than one. Or you could just use a paper towel or a wipe and just wipe it off in between colors. Okay? Just letting you know for more information. Because you see that I'm using multiple squeegees, right?
I am here.
Hi.
I see you struggling.
I'm not struggling.
I know.
I'm fine.
It's what you're telling yourself, but you're going to need someone to clean that transfer.
I don't need you.
That's not what you said earlier.
I know.
That was my response
That
to you
came
earlier.
to my rescue and cut my board for me.
Hey, Diane wants to know how you become what is required to become a club member?
So it's $21.99 a month, and you get a transfer. It's 8.5 by 11. You get 3 paste singles, which are paste packets. And for the first time that you join, you get a mini squeegee and a free accessory and a whole bunch of other goodness from Zach and I. So all the information is there whenever you type Porch.
And you see that project right next to the deer, the one that says words matter. That is the transfer of the month.
Yep, for September. So you join, if you're wanting to take advantage of the 15%, you're going to want to join first and then shop is what I recommend. All right, y'all, part number 1 is almost done. How was your hot tub time, Zach?
Short-lived.
Why? Why'd you get out?
My presence was required.
Dun, 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 dun. I got a towel and everything, so I didn't have to bother you.
But where's your...
Look at that. I know it's really hard to see, but we'll scoot up whenever we're done. Oh, yeah. Oh, there goes the transfer on the floor.
That's all right. You got to fuzz it still.
Okay, here we go. Next part. Let me just dry this right here. So that is done. That's right, Bonnie. He can help me. That is right, my friend. So y'all hit the heart button. Thanks, Brenda Perry. All right, so we got the top part done. Now we're going to go in with the bottom and start that section. Ooh, this looks so cool. I'm loving it. All right, ready? So let's grab our transfer. So we're going to grab the second part. So both of these go right here on this sheet. I'm going to fold it to where it's sticky side facing out for right now. Grab my fuzzing cloth, put it over here, and we're going to fuzz it. Okay, we're reducing the stickiness of the transfer. Okay, so now we're going to come over here, do the same thing. So I'm just kind of swapping it side to side because I don't want it to stick super duper well to my porch leaner. Okay. I know, Crystal, right? So Zach and I sat here. Thanks, everyone. Zach and I sat here and like talked about colors and stuff. And I'm like, dude, every time I use black on a background, like that right there, the deer, the colors just pop out. So he's like, you do you. And I said, oh, I will. All right, so this is going to line up perfectly side to side. on our board. Let me get this up here and check the bottom. All right, I think we're a go, y'all. Here we go on to the next section. Thanks so much for hanging out, y'all. Thank you so much. Like, so much. All right, y'all ready for this? Maybe if I don't know if you guys can, like, scoot the comments over. I'm trying to scoot up so you guys can really see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to go in with, I think I'm going to do, hold on, let me think about this. I need some white up here. Let me grab my squeegee. Okay, so we're going to go in with white, white, red, white. Okay, hold on. I had to think about this. So you just drag your squeegee over that silk screen, y'all. It is, it's mindless. You just do it. Like, it's therapy. It's retail. It's not retail therapy. It's just therapeutic, relaxing, creating something so easy. Now, you don't have to cut this out on the Cricut. You don't have to weed the vinyl. That's what I love about it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with lane.
I want you to stay in your lane.
I need you to stay in your lane. My sister and I always say that to each other. Stay in your lane. Or we say it to our kids. Stay in your lane. Worry about yourself. Don't veer to the right or the left. Just stay in your lane. Y'all ever say that? Okay, so let me just do the candy canes white. And then we're going to lift it so that we can release the paste from the screen. Okay? Dun, 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 dun. Yes. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to open up my new white. You should, Anita. Start telling them to stay in their lane. I'm telling you. If they're not, they'll think about it and be like, oh, I need to stay in my lane. All right, so this white is history. It just needs to go in the basura. Good night, white. Peace out. Been real knowing ya. Okay, so we've got some green here. Make sure those don't fall off onto the floor, onto the dog. The dog will have chalk paste all over her. Wouldn't that be a sight to see? Wouldn't be the first time, actually. She has had chalk paste on her before. I don't know. Zach, a while back, was mixing up a color. Oh, it's a really old color he wanted to use. And he used one of those, like, little blender spinner thingies, mixer. And the dog had yellow paste all over her. So, like I said, it wouldn't be the first time.
Here's the little thing goes in the...
Oh, the ribbon.
What's that called? That board called? I can't remember for the life of me.
Pegboard.
Thank you, pegboard. They recommend one of these or two basically every foot. I've got a 48 dowel rod. I've got 3 on there just fine. 2 on the ends, and then 1 in the middle.
Oh.
And you just pop them through. That is the little fun part, though. I'm not going to lie. They do recommend sanding this lightly before you throw these on, so it does slide through easy, but you can get them on just like that, and you put them on the board.
Michelle says something should be a shirt.
Stay in your lane.
Oh, yeah.
Zach is awesome.
Stay in your lane should be a shirt. I gotta get my sister one. Okay. Always merry and bright. So this is a big chunk right here in Sage. I don't typically use this color. This is a lighter green. It is, I don't know what it reminds me of. Zach, like pea green?
Which one?
Sage.
I don't.
Like the peas you eat.
I'd have to see it. No, that's pesto. Like pesto. I'd have to see it.
Yeah.
Still have a jar of it in there? Maybe it is. Where did I get those? I got those on Etsy. I'm supporting a small business. He's got a 3D printer.
Okay, lifted it up.
Let me go to my purchase history here.
Put the link in there. Somebody else sent us a message this afternoon about the link.
Peggy Back LLC. That's Peggy Back BACK LLC is the name of the Etsy shop. I bought the large and the small. They have a really good item description for each of the different sized ones, and he even has a kit that will come with the dowel rods as well. I did not purchase the dowel rods from him because I'm very capable of going up to Home Depot myself and getting them. I don't know, and I wanted probably less shipping cost too. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah. Agreed.
Plus, it was only It was only 1 foot dowel rod.
All right, let's mix up the greens and add some sage. And then press it in, and then we'll pick up the excess. So ideally, y'all, the first color that hits your board whenever you're mixing these colors up is going to be the color that shows up. Whenever you're doing like this crazy mess, hot mess type.
Brenda, I wish I came up with that idea, but it was either do that or hang up gutters. Because Amy wanted to change the rack to something where she could just grab the ribbon right off and...
Yeah, because now I can just go bloop versus pulling it off of the dowel rod, getting what I need or using it, and then putting it back on the dowel rod.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time to put it on the dowel rod.
Jennifer, I tried to get her to do that, but she does not like to measure and then cut. She likes to have the whole rod and then figure out what she's going to do and then cut.
Correct. All right, almost done, y'all. Oh, yeah, this white is much better. So I would recommend that you be extra careful when you're getting to the bottom of your paste jar.
Well, thank you, Kim Armstrong French, sprinkled from Illinois.
Thank you. That your paste is the right consistency because it will start to dry.
Hello there, Darla.
So that's why I threw the rest of it away. There wasn't much in there. And just opened a new jar.
Hi, Annette.
Much better. Okay, so let's lift. Let me go and just pick up some of this excess. I don't want that sitting on the transfer. Much better. Okay, almost done. Ooh. All right, we've got snowflakes over here. We have leaves. Y'all, this is fun. Zach, we should get into the porch cleaner business.
Let's not say we did.
I know. We can't ship them.
No, I got a lot on my plate right now.
But we can't ship these like this.
We
I don't
could.
even know how you would.
You would put it in a box?
They have a box that big?
They do.
I don't know that I have the patience to make these. Like, over and over. Okay, so we're going to do Merry Christmas. And
Michelle Pryor with words of wisdom.
what does she say?
Happy wife, happy life. Michelle Pryor, I'm going to send you some happy mail for your words of wisdom tonight.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm gonna send her some of those rods.
Oh.
Rod holders.
All right, so I missed a spot. I just need to lay it back down and then lift it up. And then here we go. Final stretch. Merry Christmas.
Oh, it is homecoming time. That's so much fun. It's homecoming here in Little Elm this week.
Yep. Saw all the pictures on social media with all of them with their moms. I remember those days.
I'm so glad I never went through that mom thing. Isn't the guy supposed to make it for the girl?
I don't know how it works. I mean, I think I paid to have mine done.
Your mom paid?
Yeah, she probably paid for it.
Oh, I used to give you crap about that back in the day.
My mom was pretty big. It was like huge. If y'all know what we're talking about, is it a South thing, Zach?
Is it a what?
Like a Southern thing, the mums?
Yeah, it's so as it was explained to me.
Yeah, I think my niece got one. I don't know.
Because Savannah's a sophomore or a freshman this year?
Sophomore, I don't remember.
That's a Rachel question.
Okay, so we're almost done, y'all. Hit the heart button for us. Sprinkle the video.
Yes, the guy gives it to the girl. That's what I thought. So
you gave me
Amy,
mine?
you better learn to make those. If the guy gives it to the girl, you better learn to make those.
I know how to make them. They're going to have fantastic. I'm crafty. They're going to
be.
get a chalk pasted mom.
You've got about 3 years to learn how to make it.
I know how to make it. All the supplies are at Hobby Lobby. I see them. Uh-oh.
We walk by.
Hold on. We got an emergency.
Walk by it real quick.
This shifted. Hold on. We've got an emergency. You're distracting me, Zach.
I have that effect.
All right, there we go.
You should see me walk through the craft store. It's
whatever.
It's like the paparazzi's chasing me.
Okay, the rest of this is going to be
a real mom back in the day with flowers. That's pretty legit.
all. It says Merry Christmas to all and to all. Good night. All right. Go over this with white.
I'm going to actually start setting the expectations with the boys right now that they should expect the biggest and best mom in the world from their mom for the girl that they ask.
Better start working on it now.
I'm going to build it up so big in their head, Amy.
It's fine. So the funniest thing happened today, y'all. Well, not funny. It was very shocking. So I went to lunch with the boys. I posted the picture of on here on this page, which...
No, Judy, the boys are not.
They look so big in that picture. But anyways, Jackson, who's very like too cool for, you know, anything. Right when I left, like he gave me multiple hugs. This is in front of his entire 5th grade. And gave me a kiss on the cheek. He never does that. Like, I can barely get the kid to give me a hug whenever he gets home from school or even in the morning. What is that about? He gave me a kiss on my cheek in school in front of all of his peers. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but is that normal? I thought it was the opposite. Like the kids are too cool to be around their parents.
Maybe trying to impress someone.
Maybe he is trying to impress someone. It was very interesting. All right, let me lift that up. And we are 2 leaves and 4 berries away from being done. Okay, my friends. Okay, berries, you're the final stretch. And Zach can take the transfer. Ay, 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 ay. Wow. All right, let me move all of this to the side just so I can kind of hold it up a little bit better than what you guys can see right now. I know, right, Jennifer? Like, I'm enjoying it, but it was just so weird. Not weird, like, it caught me off guard. Let me just say that. So, all right, y'all. Wow, look at this. Super pretty. I love it, I love it, I love it. Y'all, look how cute this is. That is awesome. So get your porch leaner stuff going. Thank you, Renee and everybody. And maybe a dare. Yes. So comment the word porch. Check your messenger. And have fun doing it. Club members, don't forget, you get 15% off. Then order of $50. Go get you some. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. Bye.